James is a damn thief because he just stole game one from the Toronto Raptors. What is going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA. And yes, I know that joke may have been corny, but it is what it is because the Cleveland Cavaliers did, in fact, steal game one from the Toronto Raptors in Toronto, okay? And this was unreal. With the Raptors looking to seemingly be in control the entire game, and actually even parts of the game where you were just like, man, is Cleveland even going to make this a series? And then you know what happened. That man, number 23, told you and reminded you why you can never count out the Cleveland Cavaliers as long as he is wearing their uniform. And it proved to be true as the Cavaliers won by 1 point, narrowly 113 to 112, and steal game one in Toronto. So now they have stolen home court advantage. I picked the Cavaliers to win this series, but never did I think they were going to win game one. But again, they needed to obviously win one of those games in Toronto because they do not have home court advantage, but now they do. Okay, so with that being said, let's talk about the game, folks. Let's talk about how the Cleveland Cavaliers were able to pull it off, and are the Toronto Raptors back to just being the Toronto Raptors that we know and so often are disappointed in because they do not come up big in clutch situations like we want them to. So with that being said, what went right, what went wrong in this game? So let's go to the stat sheet first and foremost, because if you guys follow this channel, you guys know I like to look at the stat sheet and look at the numbers and see what exactly happened. By the way, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. So if you look at the stat sheet, you would think that Toronto won this game, okay? You would think if you took away the score, Raptors shot better from the field, 43% to 41%, out-rebounded the Cavaliers 50 to 45, out-assisted them 26 to 25. So how did the Cleveland Cavaliers pull this off? To put it plainly, folks, it was number 23, LeBron James, okay? But here's the thing. I'm going to get to LeBron real quick, but let's talk about also the other things that helped. The lack of turnovers, okay? 13 turnovers for the Raptors, just 5 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They were not being reckless with the ball. They didn't turn it over too much. And then the other thing to keep in mind here is the three-point shooting, okay? It was a great sign to finally see the three-point ball go down for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I know Kevin Love had an abysmal game, just 7 points, 3 for 13, but he did hit a 3. J.R. Smith hit a couple. Kyle Korver was on fire. So the guys on the Cleveland Cavaliers roster, and I'm talking about those three, Kevin Love, Kyle Korver, and J.R. Smith, and I know Love didn't really have a good game today. He had an awful game, actually. But when those guys are going, this is when the Cavaliers roster is at its best, because that is what this roster is built for. You know, it's LeBron James driving, penetrating off the pick and roll, and you've got your snipers on the outside in JR, Kyle Korver, and Kevin Love, okay? And it's pick your poison, really. So when these guys' shots are not dropping, they're basically liabilities, really, in the game. So it's very key here for the three-point shot to drop. The Cavaliers shot 40% today from 3. They shoot like that, I'll take it, okay? This could be a relatively quick series, but I don't expect that to happen. With that being said, let's move on to Mr. LeBron James himself. 26 points, 11 rebounds, 13 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Folks, there was a time in this game, I think it was in the first quarter, where LeBron took a break with about 3 minutes, something like 31 seconds left in the game, and I'm like, okay, why is Ty Lue taking him out? This lead could expand. The Cavaliers, the Raptors were up by maybe 6-7 points. This lead could expand. What's Ty Lue doing? Leave LeBron in the game. And then I thought about it, and I said, look, LeBron James needs to be in the game, yes. But this Cavaliers team, we all know, is so dependent on LeBron. And when you take a look at the fact that if you replace this Cavaliers roster with any superstar besides LeBron James, they would be at home right now watching the playoffs from the couch, okay? That is how impactful he is, okay? So, when he went out, again, they did not, obviously, catch up to the Toronto Raptors. LeBron had to come in, and the rest is history. But with that being said, I highlight that point just to show you how much weight this man carries on his shoulders. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing because, again, team basketball wins. But at the same time, LeBron James, when he's able to still get going, it's not like he scored 40 today. 26 points, and he got the 13 assists, okay? So as the game went on, the shots started dropping. And when you boil down this league, I say this all the time, when you boil down the NBA, and I love analytics, I love the data, I love the numbers. When you boil everything down, it's a make it or miss league, okay? That's it. Some days a shot goes, some days it doesn't. Today it went down for the Cavaliers shooters. That is what I like to see. This stat line from LeBron James, I mean, it's a typical LeBron stat line, but I'd prefer this over like a 45, 6 and 7, okay? I don't want LeBron scoring that much. If he needs to, great. But you like to see the assist. That means the other guys have their shots dropping, okay? Let's talk about Toronto real quick. I mean, my God, could the Raptors be any more inept during crunch time? I mean, there was a lid on the basket. They had multiple opportunities to win this game. Jonas Valanciunas could not get anything going. I know he had a monster double-double, 21 and 21, but he missed some bunnies near the rim. DeRozan, same thing. Kyle Lowry as well. I mean, you got the normal contributions that you do from these guys. DeRozan, 22 points. Maybe you want a little bit more from him. And Lowry, 18 and 10. Valanciunas, again, 21 points. But Ibaka, really a no-show. OG Anunoby, the rookie for the Raptors, he doesn't really do much. So they definitely could have used more contributions. But again, there were multiple opportunities for the Raptors to win this game, and they blew it, okay? And LeBron James kind of took over at the end, hit that clutch fadeaway over OG. My God, that was pretty. And then after that, like I said, the Raptors couldn't capitalize, and that was it. So basically, how do I feel about this series moving forward? I liked the formula today for the for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James didn't score that many points. The assists is what I like, and I don't expect the Cavaliers to win Game 2. But with that being said, Kevin Love only did have 7 points. So again, Love didn't have a shot going. If he had a shot going, and the Cavaliers missed a lot of free throws. LeBron himself went 1 for 6. So this could have been easily, 7-8 point game. Okay, so I'm gonna say the Cavaliers blew this game. I can't even talk right now. The Cavaliers won this game more than the Raptors blew this game, okay? So with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Looking forward to this series. It's not over yet, folks. Clearly, this is going to be a long series. We know this. I'm not sold on the Cavaliers from one game. It's a nice sign of progress, but I'm not sold at all. Let's see what happens moving forward. I fully expect Toronto to win Game 2. They better win Game 2. They need to win Game 2. But moving forward, I think this has definitely got a 6-7 game series written all over it. But that man, number 23, do not forget, he is spectacular. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you guys agree or disagree. Make sure you guys follow me on my social media. The link's down below for that. And as always, thanks for watching.